Right, hi. Welcome back to AddictedToPixels.
Bugsy.
BobbyLongshore.
Yeah.
This is our second gaming podcast, which we're calling Gaming Thrills. So this will be episode 2. So we've got about 3 topics for you today.
Is it 3 on the agenda today then?
Yeah, 3 on the agenda. Right. Topic number 1. Star Wars Battlefront. Right. Now, we've been playing it, as you've probably seen in
See his face?
Yeah.
That is what I think about it so far.
Yeah,
Love it.
You like it, yeah?
Yeah, I'm liking
You've
it.
been playing it for a bit, and like, what are your first impressions
Well,
of it?
Okay, now, I'm going to take it back to a little bit of like the Battlefield games, right? Because I always enjoyed playing them over kind of Call of Duty and all of that.
Yeah.
So, Battlefield has been a personal favourite of mine.
Yeah.
Now, you've got Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
Now, I know, it's not Battlefield, but it has kind of, for me, it has the same kind of mechanics, or not mechanic. It just feels comfortable to me, because I played the Battlefields, loved them.
They are very different games.
They are
though.
different,
Yeah.
with the kind of gun mechanics and...
Yeah.
But it just still feels the same. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm really comfortable with it, and that's why I think I'm really liking it, and especially some of the modes that we've been playing.
Yeah.
Right.
What's your favourite?
So far,
Heroes versus villains?
Heroes versus villains. We had a blast in that session.
Literally. A blast! Blaster!
Right. No, but yeah. So there's not really dipped into it too much because we've only levelled up about rank 3, rank 4, and there's loads of weapons.
Levelled up?
All right, you levelled up. You got the kills, but we need more credits to. There's loads of weapons there that we still need to kind of go through. So, I'd like to do is just have a session where we just fucking blitz it for good 5-6 hours of just ranking up.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is about the game is what I've heard. I haven't played the game long enough to get a true thing, but it lacks the depth of... Because people were worried that it's just going to be Star Wars with... I mean, not Star Wars. It's going to be Battlefield with a Star Wars skin.
Yeah.
But now people are kind of saying they want it to be Battlefield with a Star Wars skin because it does lack... The game, at its set, doesn't seem to have a lot of depth. It seems to be very there's a limited number of upgrades. There isn't as much as a Battlefield game.
Yeah, well...
But, looking at the unlocks, it's got quite a bit there. There's not as less as I thought. Compared to the beta I played, when it first came out, looking at that beta, it looked so limiting.
Really sparse.
But then when I was looking at the unlocks, I thought, actually, no, it's actually got quite a lot. And I do like it is a different game from Battlefield on a shooting mechanic base and a vehicle mechanic base.
The shooting does feel
because
different.
I feel that in this game you get to the action quicker.
Yeah.
Whereas Battlefront Field,
but again,
oh god, you spawn
and you may have to run.
You're like, right, I have to run like a fucking marathon.
Yeah.
I need to get to this Jeep, which is a mile in the other direction.
And there's a queue of 10 fucking players.
And if you get to a Jeep, you're fighting each other, more likely you're going to get sniped along the way. Okay? That's what will fucking happen.
You're going to get a player who can't drive the Jeep.
Yeah. And then once you're in the Jeep, you get in a helicopter. The guy's like, don't worry, I'll fly. I'm a helicopter pilot in real life. You get in the helicopter, bang. Like, what the fuck? How did you turn around? How did you flip the cop? Okay.
Right.
But yeah, so
that was back on
Battlefront. This is a bit like there's a pickup. I actually don't mind the pickup system.
Pickup's all right. They're quite simple.
Yeah.
Simple to understand.
Yeah. I don't mind the hand thing, how you select your hands. I don't mind that. I mean, so for graphics, gorgeous.
For me, Walker Assault one.
It is Star Wars.
Yeah.
It is very you couldn't have got more accurate, pretty much.
That's a multiplayer game then. Yeah. I know it's not, but it does look fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
I did get caught in that Walker Assault one, just looking around.
Yeah, I mean...
But that's why I got shot
That
a
fucking
lot.
loading, though, oh my God. At the beginning.
Yeah.
When you first turn on the game...
So,
it basically-
first install,
first install. It's like, game is installing. Play as Darth Vader and kill as many rebels as you can. So you're just
God mode.
Yeah.
It was literally, you were in God mode.
It took, what, half an hour to install?
I think did we go out?
And I'm like, surely this rebellion would have given up by now. Like, seriously, I've killed all your men with Darth Vader.
They're just sending them through, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a good half hour for that fucking download on.
At least I gave you something to do while I was doing it. That's true.
That's
so
that's quite that's quite a plus there because, you know, on the when let's say Metal Gear Solid 4 was downloading, it'd be like, go and make a fucking sandwich, make a cup of tea, you know, wait. But now, they're giving you something to like kind of do whilst it's loading.
Yeah. So, what other positives do you think are to the game?
Right. So, again, I don't want to sound really shallow here because I haven't really delved into the kind of the whole modes.
Yeah.
I like split screen.
I think that split screen looks better than I thought it did.
I used to play a lot of couch co-op kind of thing, but this was probably right. So having that that mode on there, brilliant. We've only done normal.
Yeah.
You know, imagine stop when you.
Piece of piss.
You sure?
It got a bit tough towards the end. But we can but you can imagine that if we got better and we kept playing normal, it would be quite.
Yeah.
But then I can imagine hard being a bit of a wanker.
And it'd be something I'd like to keep doing.
I wanted Vader to appear. Right at the end.
I know, but we don't know.
That's really annoying. Join the dark side. Like, okay,
run.
Do I get that saber?
Yeah,
I want that saber.
But you know, that's what I mean. I want to play it. I want to play all of the modes. I've only dipped into Walker Assault, Heroes versus Villains. Hero Hunt was good.
Hero Hunt was good. I mean,
enjoyed that.
Very, I like Hero Hunt.
And just the co-op. And you know, there are a couple of modes that I just we need to play and experience. But at the moment, it's got me, and I am thinking of putting the money down for the DLC.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
right.
On the amount of time I've played so far, because it feels really comfortable to me, because I used to put lots of hours into Battlefield games, and this is kind of like, the same thing. Right,
so that brings us on to topic number 2.
Topic number 2, which is?
DLC. Now, we might as well talk about Battlefront's DLC, seeing as this is... we're talking about Battlefront, and that's the latest one to kind of be announced. By the way, subscribe to AddictedToPixels and tweet us, with what your thoughts on the DLC of Battlefront. But
it's quite split, isn't it?
The thing is, I don't think it's split at all. I think everybody hates it.
It's one-sided.
Yeah, so it's £40 here in the UK, $60 in thing, which is kind of the price of the game.
It's a game. That's the price of a game.
This is what they've announced so far. I'm just going to refer to my phone here. So the season pass, £40. You get.
Let's hear it then. Come on in.
Okay. There'll be 4 new game modes.
All right.
Hero Hunt plus Hero Hunt. More heroes. 16 new multiplayer maps. That's more than the actual game comes with. And over 20 new pieces of galactic tech, including vehicles, star cards, and both Rebels and Imperials.
Right, that's okay. And is that it?
Nope. And it will also include more heroes and villains.
That's what would be...
It will include 4 additional heroes and villains.
So that's what they're saying. 4 heroes and 4 villains. So we've got... 7, it'll be 7 in total then.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
40 quid.
Yeah.
See, this is where I say it's split. For the real staunch Star Wars fans, right, they'll put money down on that. I'm going to put money down on it because I'm having a blast with it.
But the thing is, right...
But yeah, a lot of people are thinking, hold it, man, 40 quid, and you're being really vague about what we're getting.
I mean, if you look at what Battlefront comes with compared to what Battlefront 2 came with. Battlefront 2 was a much broader and better... I mean, you had Galactic Mode, which was like a campaign. You had multiple campaigns. Fair enough, there were multiplayer matches that were like digged, but you had just little things like that. You had
a lot of content.
You had a lot more factions you could play as. You could play as literally from episodes like 4, 5, and 6.
All right, so
and also 1, 2, and 3.
So really
Nearly the whole saga. So you could play as droids. You had
droids.
Yeah, you had nearly like lots more heroes. You had General Grievous. You literally have all the characters in Battlefront 2. This fucking 3 heroes that I've seen and 3 villains. That's it. And the heroes are shit. But having said that, Leia kicks ass.
Leia does kick
Leia
ass.
Kicks ass. Yeah.
I'd be happy with Leia all day long, any given Sunday. I hear what you're saying because look, I kind of think that they're just suckering us for the money. I say I'm going to put the money down for it, but you know, in this day and age now, right, it seems to be kind of like seeing it as a business, whereas you know, fucking give us all of these kind of characters. I think the characters wouldn't be that hard to do, would they? The character models and all of that and their powers, because they've got 3 simple powers. You know.
I mean, this is the thing. Like, I mean, I don't even know if that's is that 4. I assume that's 4 villains and 4 heroes.
That's what I'm saying. So you have 7 villains and 7 heroes.
Each expansion pack, if there's 4 total expansion packs, that means you're going to get 2 villains, 1 hero and 1 hero in each pack.
Okay.
Right? Because there's 4. Apparently, there's 4 each. So it would be good if they gave you more. Like if each expansion pack was episode 1, episode 2, and you get the heroes and things from that.
Additional heroes.
That would be brilliant. Because think about it. They've got pretty much all the movies. They've got episode 4, 5, and 6 currently. That's what they got.
Yeah.
There's 4 movies, exactly 4 left that they missed out. So they haven't done episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and the new one.
Yeah.
Right? That is perfect DLC structuring.
You could be, you know, putting your finger on the pulse here because that is.
But is that what they're gonna do? Because they just said 16 maps, couple of new modes and heroes, but they haven't. I don't think they've announced any specifics.
They have been very vague.
I can kind of guess who the hero's going to be for one of them.
But again,
it's going to be Kylo Ren.
You are the voice of a gamer,
yeah.
Right? You know, you're not a casual gamer, but you are a voice of a gamer, and this would be, you know, literally, fuck it. You know, it would be a way to print the money, I think.
Yes, but do you think it's... See, the DLC problem is happening in more and more games, and the problem is they're asking...
Less and less.
No. Well, the thing is, not only that, is they're not actually telling you what you're buying. Exactly.
Yeah, it's...
Like, I'm not being funny. If I'm about to full... You want me to spend 40 quid, but I don't know exactly what I'm buying. Yeah, fair enough. You're giving me 16 maps. That's fair enough. 4 heroes. What are the heroes? What else will it come with? I mean,
they did that with Batman.
Battlefront has actually been one of the good ones. Batman was one of the worst ones.
Yeah,
where they told you... It's like character skins and Robin. Like, nobody fucking wants Robin for 40 quid.
I'll tell you what, some of the DLC, like the...
And the fixed PC version.
Yeah. What's happening with that, by the way?
What's happening with that? I think they've given up on having 2 graphics cards.
Right.
So that basically makes my £1,000 graphics card redundant in terms of it will work with one of them, but half the power's gone away. So basically, great money well spent. 295X2. Do not buy a Crossfire card or SLI card. I know this is not PC.
That's all right. You go.
Do not invest in SLI or Crossfire because developers are just supporting it less and less and less.
I hear this every day, by the way. Every day.
Yeah.
So get it out there. I'm glad you got it off your...
to the ringtone on your phone. SLI, Crossfire,
I'm just glad
yet.
You got it off your chest today.
Yeah.
There's another 4 more coming.
I'm good now. Yeah, so what do you think a good alternative to this DLC thing would be? For instance, if they said, we're going to delay the game, it's going to take longer to come out. Do you think if games went up in price...
Right. They're quite
But
expensive
they've got,
at the moment.
Yeah, but
you know,
you've got all the content. Do you think that would...
Oh, so what? Instead of kind of like
Yeah.
buying the game and then later on having...
Yeah.
piecing it up all into one.
Yeah.
That
Or maybe it's not...
That would make
Yeah.
a lot of sense. And I would pay, a bit more than what the game's price points are now.
I mean, games need to be... I feel they need to be more... their pricing system needs to be more dynamic than it is. Because for PC, you already have this. For PC, it's actually got to the point where... Literally, Arkham Knight... bad example. Just Cause, just a single player game, right?
Yeah.
20 quid on the PC. That's £40 on... Like, the pricing on PC seems to work. Whereas console gamer, if it's a AAA game, it's 40 quid. It's that set price.
Yes. Depending whether it be single player, multiplayer.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If it's just single player, it's 40 quid.
Yeah.
Now, and this is the problem, right? Do you think that a game like Battlefront should be 40 quid? Because, like, if it was £30...
Right. This is where, if I put my gaming hat on, right, with what we got with that, I wouldn't pay full price. Yeah. But I put down the money because I want to play the game. You know what I mean?
That's what they target.
It's like exactly.
It doesn't. This is the problem. With,
we are the fucking.
One of my friends mentioned this the other day. Is saying
we're
that
the problem.
Everybody says that we are the problem.
Okay,
we are, but that. When people say vote for your wallet,
I don't.
That will not fucking work. Because you just said,
I know,
you're the problem, I will not stop.
I confess.
Right,
I confess.
Right. It's you, Bugsy, you.
It's you. Yeah. That's who it is.
It's with you out there. All of you.
So, looking at what we've got, I do think, man, that is, a bit much.
I mean, as I said, another game that kind of didn't do so well was Titanfall. Titanfall multiplayer only, £40, tapered off in about a couple of months.
Shame.
I don't think that game. I don't really like putting a money value to games, but the amount of content, it should have been a bit less. I mean, it should have been a £30 game or maybe £25 game. I mean. It's very hard to judge a price of a game, I can understand. Because, for instance, Fallout 4 is a single-player game. But
look at the amount
it's 200 hours long. So, it's very hard to judge.
You can't put a monetary value on the content, really.
No. But can you imagine if you did have that? So, each game launches like
structured,
a certain, like, very dynamic. So, the developer... Because, obviously, if it's a cheaper game... the more chances are you will buy it. For instance, if a gamer said, right, I've got this much money, I can only buy one game, right? Mm-hmm. But if it said, oh no, this game is slightly cheaper than that one, and this one's slightly cheaper, I can buy two of these, and then I get both games. But then I don't know how that works with, obviously, developers will making less profit. And developers should be making profit.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to nowadays. And it's being run more like a business, whereas I think before, when it was, game developing and was just like in its birth and getting bigger, it was just the passion of the developers. It didn't matter what fucking comeback they had on it. It's just making that game. Now, it's been seen as a kind of lucrative market, I would say. And it's just...
I mean... This is the problem with the thing is about games nowadays is they're a lot more, and you have to consider this as they're a lot more expensive to make.
Of course, yeah.
So it's
with
hard
tech
to
moving
make.
on, yeah.
Remember when Tomb Raider, the Square Enix announced that they never sold enough of BioShock Infinite? Sold what was it? 5 million? Company?
About that, yeah.
The company went bust.
Yeah, he was seen as a fucking failure.
So how the games need to be made quicker and cheaper, but the thing is, if you do that, they will lack quality.
Well, Mark Cerny did say that the PlayStation 4 will have a kind of turnaround cycle of was it 6 months or whatever to kind of get out a game compared to what it was on the PS3.
Yeah, because the PlayStation 4's processor is like this cup. You just put things in the cup.
Come on, Bobby. Tell me.
And the PlayStation 3 was like trying to put the cup on this sideways. So you had to turn it that way. And turning it that way is very hard.
You can't do that.
Cell processor. It looks like a processor, doesn't it? It's like a chip. But anyway.
But yeah, you know, as with, you know, new consoles, new tech and all of that, yeah, games are going to cost more rather than less.
No, this is the problem. Now, if you did make them cost less, like these indie games,
then it should
like
be
that,
reflected in the price
yeah,
of how much the game releases for.
yeah.
I think.
But then the thing is, what if you start, say, a AAA developer releases a game, but he said, "Oh, if I had more money, I can make it look like this."
Kickstarter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's another thing. I mean, another game with big DLC weird issues was Destiny. Destiny, oh my god, the DLC.
First, we're talking about Destiny.
Destiny 1 point shit, whatever it was called, right? Right.
Don't let a lot of people hear you say that.
I'm not. No. Fuck you all. Destiny 1 was broken.
Oh right, yeah, they'll probably agree with you.
Destiny 1 was broken as arse. People still played it because the gameplay is so good.
Yeah.
Right. Everything else about it didn't make any fucking sense. It's like an MMO, but shitter.
But do you think
with good
the gamers
gunplay,
were giving the developers a kind of pass? You know, it's a new game, and they kind of did come out and say, look, you know, we do want to make it a kind of 10-year life cycle. So, you know, it's going to be shit at the beginning or not have.
No, that's not an excuse. You don't say.
I know,
don't worry.
No.
Shit now.
Yeah,
but in 10 years.
No, but what I'm saying is they were kind of really open with their kind of plan for the game.
Yeah. But they kind of misthink. They said it's going to be a world, you can travel to different planets. You can't really. It's really...
I haven't played it. I need to play the game.
It's really about... It's like 5 maps. Like, no, more than 5 maps. It's like 12, 60 big maps with a really nice loading in between to make it feel like open world. But it really is an open world. It's just really, you travel to really big maps through an elaborate loading screen.
But what's the gameplay like? You know, what's the game like?
The shooting core mechanics is fantastic. Very, very good. And that's what people keep hooked in. But the problem is with Destiny, it wasn't the core gameplay. It was the upgrading system. It was the leveling up system. A lot of the game is locked away because you have to have 6 players do a raid. That's some of the best things.
That was why I probably didn't.
And then their DLC come out, right? Which was they had 2 DLC packs, right?
Yeah.
And they were shit. Like from what I heard, they were absolute. They come with a raid, which, as I said, they come with a couple of like co-op missions and 1 big raid mission each pack. And it's like, let me get this straight. This is like a tenner. I think it was more actually. Mm-hmm. And you're telling me that the best thing about this game I have to get 6 players for.
Yeah.
It's like you're asking a lot of dosh for that. Then, at the end of the year, they released Destiny essentially 2.0,
and
where you got all the packs with it, the game, for £40. Put it this way, if you wanted to get all the DLC now for your... you've got a copy of Destiny.
I have, yes.
Right? If you wanted
cellophane still.
If you wanted to get up to date with Destiny...
I'd have to buy that probably, rather than...
No, you'd be better off going to a store and buying a copy of the new King.
Exactly.
If you went and bought it all there... it's like 50 quid, when the game is like 36 now or something. So you might as well go and buy...
Well, this is it, yeah.
And this is the thing, developers, it used to be patches that used to fix games, but are they slowly making it DLC? And that's a worrying future.
Right.
Like, where DLC... oh no, this DLC makes the game a lot better. Like, do you get me?
So what, not offering you, like... or the whole kind of game, so locking certain stuff away.
Not even locking it, but just changing it completely. Like Destiny, from Destiny 1.0 to Destiny, the latest Taken King, there is a big difference.
Yeah, but again, I only...
like, it makes it from being...
the way I see it is that, you know, they probably listen to feedback.
Yeah.
Right, you know, seen what it's doing... in its life cycle, and then gone back and said, right, what are our mistakes? Because I believe in the developer, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think they've probably gone back and said, look, you know, we do probably need to offer them more.
To be fair, if you put on Destiny now, I made a mistake earlier, they're not charging to fix the game, because I have forgot that. If you put in your Destiny copy now, they did release a patch 2.0. So everything is the same, except you don't get those additional missions.
Which came in there.
Yeah. So I made a mistake with that.
That's right.
They have... I feel bad because...
Don't.
Destiny
Don't. It's all right, man. You be brief.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the time of expansion packs. You remember expansion packs?
Remind me. Go on. I've got to...
Right, you know when a game come out and it's like, right, expansion pack is releasing soon.
Yeah, so like Call of Duty.
Yeah. So like, no. Call of Duty was more DLC.
Right.
I'm thinking of expansion packs. So I tell you, you did good ones. Like Oblivion had Shivering Isles.
Fallout 3.
Fallout 3, not
all right,
so
so
much. So like Oblivion, it had Shivering Isles.
Yes.
Which was like literally another 10 hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
It was like another story set in another place.
Yeah.
And it would come in a box. Expansion pack. Like, what else?
Like
Blizzard do as well with Diablo.
Yeah.
You got the main game and then a good, nice expansion pack.
A good chunk of another.
It gives you a lot more.
Yeah.
For instance, that Battlefront, if they said in the future another 40 quid, 35 quid for this expansion pack, that would be more enticing to me.
Right.
Because then I'll be like, all of this content comes out like all in one bundle.
Okay.
And it feels like more complete package.
Yeah.
And at least then you'll know what you're getting. You look at the back of the box and think,
yeah, exactly.
I get all of this. But when you think that, like this, right, you'll be checking each, as they bring out each DLC pack for Battlefront, you'll be checking the bot thing going, this gives me this and this gives me that, oh fuck it, I might as well buy it, that's 15 quid, right? Yeah. And then you look at the next one and think, you're going to be looking at it and think, do I want it? Yeah, fuck, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
And then the next one, then you think, fuck, I should have just bought the season pass because I spent 20 quid more, because you want to know individually what's in those packs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Call of Duty again, like, there might be a zombie map you don't really fancy and you think, right, I just want this one. But then you split the audience less. It's everybody. This is another problem with DLC. It splits the audience, especially in a multiplayer shooter.
But I guess it gives people the option though, doesn't it?
It gives them the option, but let's face it, right? It gives them the option, but then there's some things that it will just make it easier if you just sold it as one. And then you think like, right, you either got this expansion pack or you don't.
Yeah.
Right.
No, again, I understand what you're saying.
Maybe at a discounted price at like £30 to get them all.
Yeah, because that's what I mean. When you give people the option, they can, it's either yes or no. When you bundle it all in, you could kind of.
I mean that's what a season pass is essentially. A season pass is an expansion pack, except you get the expansion pack monthly instead of in one go.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I don't know if that's the best way. Maybe if you bring back an expansion pack, put it in a box. Everybody likes a box.
I do. Physical. It's a physical bit of.
Says the person who downloads every game.
That's called laziness. That's what that is. And hating someone delivering stuff to me.
We live on top of a game though. Can't bother to go downstairs.
So where were we? Going back on track here.
So I think DLC, I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon.
No.
And I can't really think of a viable... Don't say vote with your wallet, because nobody fucking votes with their wallet.
I told you, stop having a go at me, all right?
Yeah, but that's the same. I would do it as well. I never buy DLC because I can't be bothered.
I have been guilty of sometimes saying, look, fuck that.
What DLC have you bought?
Fallout, right?
Yeah.
But on the thing of, I knew I weren't going to play it.
Yeah.
Right? But I still bought it.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
The map packs and all that. I knew I weren't going to play it. I still bought it. I was one of the, it's an addition. It's an extra thing here.
It's a sickness.
Yes, it probably is. I can't help it.
Right. Right.
Sorry.
So, next topic. Remember to subscribe to AddictedToPixels and tweet at us. What do you think of DLC? So, yeah.